Hi, my name is Micah and welcome to Trainer Talk. Today we're talking about how we can actually burn more fat in the gym through our workout and our programming. Maybe you don't actually go to the gym, maybe you work out at home, or maybe you go to a training studio, whatever the case is. But we're going to talk today about how you can focus on good, steady fat results. A lot of people are using an outdated method of burning fat. And one of the ways that they're doing it is still doing steady state cardio. What I see still persisting in the training fitness enthusiast community are that people still have in their head that the only way they're going to burn the highest amount of fats is if they go and run on the treadmill for 30 minutes a day, 4 or 5 times a week, etc. Or if they go to the gym and they sit down on these fixed plane pieces of equipment. Basically a fixed plane piece of equipment, if you think about the equipment in terms of an axis, so either you can only do like a bicep curl or a chest press or a shoulder press, that's fixed plane equipment. And the reality is that if you are doing that right now, you're wasting your time. And here's why. Because those pieces of equipment are going to burn lower amounts of calories. Even when they're set up in a circuit at a gym, gyms that are known for this circuit training equipment like that, it's going to burn less fat than you would if you switched your program over to something that was high interval intensity training with weight loads on you that could that you can help manipulate into a better program. So what I'm talking about is let's say instead of doing a chest press, so like if you were on a bench press and just wanting to do a bench press, let's say that you burn 10 calories doing that. But let's say that I brought you into the studio and I had you on the TRX and I had you doing TRX push-ups. So I had your feet in the TRX and I had you in a high plank and you were doing push-ups from the high plank with your feet in the TRX. Now, why would you burn more calories doing that? Well, number one, the reason is that it's going to tax your energy system more because you have to not only stabilize your shoulder complex, but also in your chest. But you also have to stabilize your core because your feet are strapped into the TRX, which swings. So you have to control yourself and then still make the movement. One of the keys to burning fat in your workouts and your program is moving away from machines that you sit down while you're performing the exercise. Why in the world, after sitting all day at your job or sitting all day at school or whatever the case is, where you spend most of your time, would we go to the gym and sit down? One of the best ways to actually burn more fat is by loading your body with weight. And I'm not just saying go to the gym, pick up a bunch of weights in your arm and start hopping around. But in theory, it actually works, right? Like we should be doing exercises that actually move multiple muscle groups at the same time and not just one. If you think about why it's so hard to carry your groceries from the bottom floor to the top floor, it's because when you pick up those heavy groceries and you're walking up the stairs, you're actually loading yourself up with weight, with the weight of the grocery shopping bag. And then you're actually performing a resistance exercise when you're climbing the stairs. So the stair climb itself, because of the gravity and the weight of the bags, makes it actually a resistance training exercise. And it's the reason why your heart rate increases more, because you're actually having to overcome a heavier weight load as you're climbing the stairs than if you were to just walk up the stairs without the actual bags in your hand. So the same principle applies to your training. One of the best ways to lean out in your program is to incorporate weight training, but not just weight training. Make it, put it in intervals. Increase the intensity over time. So don't just do the same weights every single time you go to the gym. Maybe you load up yourself a little more. If you're experienced, you want to make sure that you have someone who, if you're inexperienced, you want to make sure that you have someone who can watch you and watch your form. But if you're experienced, try different movement patterns. So don't just go and try to do a leg press or a leg sled and stack it up with weight. But why not do walking lunges with two 30-pound dumbbells in your hand? So not only will that increase the intensity of the exercise, but moving in and out of that movement pattern will also help to stimulate your energy system and really help you burn fat, not just during the workout but also afterwards, because the afterburn effect of weight training has also been proven effective as well for burning fat. Another thing that I see people doing is just chronic low intensity workouts. They go to the gym or wherever they're working out, and their workouts are just frequently low intensity. And so they come away and they've worked out maybe for 30 to 45 minutes, but they've only burned like 200, 250 calories. And they may have had a 300 calorie salad for lunch. And so on top of the calories that your body is naturally going to burn in the 24-hour cycle just to keep itself maintenance and maintaining, we have to make sure that our workouts inside the club or wherever we're working out are effective enough to improve and increase the amount of fat burning and caloric burn that we have during the time and even afterwards that we're working out. So when research has shown that incorporating weight training is one of the better ways to do that. But if you're an experienced weight trainer, I challenge you to do this, to move away from the machines. Start doing multiple joint exercises and not just one joint. Fixed plane equipment like we talked about earlier. Remember, last time we had the Trainer Talk, I said that we had a new segment called Coach's Favorites. It's time for that segment. Today our coaches talk about what their favorite post-workout meal is. So we have Coach Jeff, Coach Dave, and Coach Taga, and each one of them are going to talk about what their favorite meal is, and then after you hear some of their favorite meals that hopefully you can implement into your diet, we'll be back with you.
Hello guys, my name is Coach Mutaga. I'm here to explain what is my favorite post-workout meal. What I usually have for meal before I get home is my protein shake. So I'm gonna use the protein shake as a meal replacement before I get to my house. The reason is my favorite because it's easy to make, quick, and you can grab on the go. Even if you don't have time for it at work, you can have it as a meal replacement. The benefit of the protein shake is it help repair those damaged muscle while working out. And the way I like to do it is I love to add some banana in it, so you have the carbohydrate that you need in it. So the mix of both of them make it my post favorite meal before I get to my house and cook my own meal.
Hi, this is Coach David, and my favorite post-workout snack is bananas peanut butter on toast, because it offers protein and carbohydrates to replenish your workout. Have a nice day.
Hey guys, Coach Jeff coming at you with my favorite post-workout meal. A lot of times I end up working out early in the morning, so I still need to get a big breakfast. So what I'll usually do is go for an oatmeal, and I'll add in a scoop of protein powder to it. And that turns out to be really good because I'm getting my protein and I'm getting a good source of carbs. So try it out if you get a chance. I usually recommend vanilla, depending on what kind of oatmeal you like, but oatmeal with a big scoop of protein powder in it to get you boost and pumped for the day. All right, Coach Jeff signing out.
Those are some great favorites, weren't they, that the coaches had, from protein shakes to pre-workout meals to post-workout meals. It's important to have not just the workout effective, but also to have our nutrition at a higher level when we're trying to achieve the best result possible. And so we thank you, coaches, for your favorites, and we'll see you again next week when we have some more coaches' favorites. But thank you so much for tuning in and watching today. I really appreciate you doing that. If you're watching this on Facebook, don't forget to share or like this video below. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the channel below, and you'll get more health and fitness related tips. And not just health and fitness related tips, we also talk about mentality and goal setting and all that stuff that's surrounding fitness programming. Don't forget that you can find us on Facebook. You can find my company, Next Level Fitness and Wellness, at www.facebook.com/Next Level Fitness. And then you can find me personally on Facebook as well at www.facebook.com/Micah Logan Boston. And if you have questions, feel free to email me at info@nlfhealth.com. And thank you so much for tuning in today, and we'll see you next week. Take care. Have a good day.